What is up guys, Westside Gaming here, doing an unboxing the Sony PSP Go in black and do a quick comparison between the PS Vita 1000, the PSP Go in white, and last but not least the PSP 3000. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Right, you're probably wondering, Westside Gamer, why are you going out to buy the PSP Go in black when you already have the white PSP Go? Well, there's a quick story behind this, right? The quick story is very short, is I just wanted the black one pretty much because I just wanted to match all the PSPs up with the black, you know, have them all coordinating. And also, I just think the black looks a lot more sleeker. And also, it's no like really particular reason, it's just me kind of being picky and just wanting to have everything coordinated and just have a different color of the PSP Go. But this color is still really good. I only paid £5 for this one, which is really good price from a retro store. So everyone always asks me, Westside Gamer, how can I get a PSP Go? Like £300, £500, how am I meant to go and get a PSP Go? My recommendation is go to your retro store like I did. I went to my retro store and I've only paid £5 for this, £5. So I did an unboxing video of this. If you're really interested in seeing this in depth, I'll leave it on the annotations over there, and it has me explaining how I got this for £5. So if you're interested in that, go over there and then you can get some ideas of how you can get a PSP Go for that price. Right, now I picked this one up, right? I picked this one up from eBay for about, this one is more expensive, this is about £89 off eBay, which is not too bad, right? But you know, right now I think the best place to go and buy a PSP Go is eBay, because I've been looking at all the retro stores recently and it's really hard to go and find one in a retro store. You can't just walk in and just find a PSP Go because it won't just be sitting there like that, because these are not the most common game consoles ever, you know. So it's kind of hard, but it is possible to find one, as I did right there. But I think if you really want to find one with a lot of great accessories with it, like I did, I got some accessories with mine. If you want to go and find one, go on eBay and you'll find some for a decent price. Okay, they may be more expensive than this £5 one, but it's still like in the budget, like £80, £89 and all that stuff. You know, the most I've ever seen it on eBay was about £99, but that's pretty much it. But so my recommendation, retro store or eBay. So right, let's unbox this PSP Go. Right, on the front, we got Sony, the smallest, lightest PSP yet, with 16 gigs built-in memory. So it has 16 gigs internal memory, and you can expand it with the M2 memory cards. And then over here, PlayStation Network. Now, if you want to play games on this, it's only in purely digital download. So if you want to download games, if you want to get games, you have to download them via the PlayStation Store. If you want me to do a separate video on that, because keep in mind, the PSP Store is closed, so you can't download them directly on the PSP. So if you want me to do a video showcasing how to download games on it that you purchased on the store, just leave a comment down below and I'll go and do that video for you guys, because I know some of you guys may be confused. So over here we've got PSP Go and 16 gigs internal. Now on the back we've got the tech specs. It says you get the PSP Go system, AC adapter, USB cable, CD-ROM and printed material. Then also, what's interesting is, it clearly states over here, is that some PSP accessories may not be compatible with this device. So like no UMDs, for example, maybe some accessories, you know. It's because, you know, they're kind of stating that because obviously back then, people probably thought that it took UMDs and worked with all their old accessories. From what I'm aware is, it's not really compatible with all the PSP 3000 accessories. So you need to buy new accessories for it. But nowadays it's quite cheap to go buy the accessories for this console. Let's unbox this, let's see what we get out the box. Right, we got the PSP Go system itself in black, looking sleek and nice. So that's pretty nice, and this looks a lot more premium in my opinion, you know, the PSP Go system, that's it turned on. As it compared to the white one, kind of compare it a little bit, right there. It's exactly the same system, right? There's no differences, it's just a color difference right there, as you see, and then they both slide up like that. So there you go, right there, that's your color comparison between that. But let's see what else we get in the box. I'm kind of getting distracted over here. So take this out, and over here we get the charging adapter, the wall adapter, and here's the USB cable. It takes its own proprietary charger. It does not take micro USB like the PS Vita 2000. So, oh well. Over here we've got our printed material. We know how to use it, just your usual, printed material. Right there, we'll put all this to the side. and let's look at all the suspects. So let's kind of look around the PSP system itself, right there. So over here we've got the two dual speakers right there. We've got the PlayStation button, got PSP branding over there, got Bluetooth symbol and Wi-Fi. And when you slide it up, you get your D-pad right there, which is very nicely made. And over here you got a thumbstick, which is really responsive when playing games. You got select and start, and you got your usual PlayStation buttons. Bottom over here, here's your headphone jack, here's your charging port, and on this side is your power on and hold switch. Over here we've got wireless right here to put Wi-Fi on, and over here is where your memory goes. So you can expand the memory, so you can expand it on top of the 16 gigs internal memory right there, which is really nice. So if you run out of space, you can just pop in another M2 memory card right there. And over here is your triggers. So you've got L and R, and over here we got the brightness. So to put the brightness like up and down, got volume up and down, and we got our music button right there. So that's pretty nice it is. That's we look around the system, but it is pretty much the same as this one right here. So that's your color comparison. So it's up to you which one you like at the end of the day. But personal preference, I quite like the black one over here because it looks more premium and overall looks more, you know, high quality, you know, in my opinion right there. But there's your color comparison right there. And let's kind of compare it to the PSP 3000. PSP 3000 is significantly bigger right there. I think this has a 4-inch screen and this has a 3.8-inch screen. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this has a more traditional PSP design, you know, with your usual, you know, buttons like laid out, spread out nicely like that, with the screen in the middle, unlike the slide up and down thing like the PSP Go has right there. But I kind of maybe prefer this design a little bit more because it's just a lot more comfortable when playing games. Like my hands feel a lot more, you know, spread out, and it's a lot more comfortable. It's not like playing this one right here when your hands are all like, you know, squashed together, you know. So it does take time to get used to playing games on it. I'm not saying it's like unplayable to play games on it. I'm just saying it does take some time to adjust because obviously your hands will be more closer together when you're playing the games, unlike these consoles, these handhelds right here. Let's go to the PS Vita, the big boy PS Vita right there. Also the PS Vita 1000 is definitely bigger. I definitely prefer this design a lot more because it kind of follows up on the PSP 3000 design, but made it bigger and just made it a lot more comfortable to play games. Like I feel my hands feel comfortable playing this. Like holding this right now, it feels really comfortable. And obviously we've got the dual analog sticks going on. Over here we only have one analog stick. So the PS Vita is definitely an improvement. That's very much my main gripe about it is the games on it, but everything else I like the build quality of it. I like just the way it was built. It feels nice and high quality. So I like the design a little bit more, but I have to say the PSP Go does look like really cool. And it's a comparison between the PS Vita and the PSP Go right there. And also before I go into anything else, let's look at the accessories we got. So the accessories we got is the PSP Go hard shell case right here. It's an official one, which is really nice because your PSP Go can just fit here nicely. You've got spaces for 2 memory cards and a charger. As you see right there, I already put like a spare charger in there already. That's really nice. You can just zip it up. And it's really nice, this case is. You don't need to worry about, you know, your PS Vita dropping or anything like that. And if it does, it's in a nice hard shell protective case. That's pretty nice. Really cool. So that's the case. And let's take a look at this other case we got too. This is kind of like a case where to provide more grip to the PSP Go right there. As you see, like it has a nice wee grip over here. I feel like this will be kind of really helpful for like driving games and shooting games and all that stuff. So it's really cool, it says. So it gives you that extra grip when you're playing those games, you know. Really cool. And over here also, maybe when you're watching movies on your PSP Go, you have like a wee stand to prop up like that, and you know, kind of pops up like that. So that's pretty cool as well. So this stand is really universal, has a lot of features to it too. So that's really cool, the stand is. I like the stand a lot. And also, let's look at the last thing we got. We got these component AV cables, and I mentioned this in one of the other videos I did. This is the cable you use to connect to your TV, so you can play all your PSP Go games on your TV pretty much. So if you want to play like Grand Theft Auto Vice City, all you do is, I'll move this away, all you do is just plug this in into your charging port, right? See if I get it in right. And this will just go on your AV cables on your TV, right, as normal, like you do with your PS2. And this is how you can stream all your content that you have on your PSP Go to your TV. So maybe pictures, maybe videos saved on it. It may be a game you want to play, or you know, even a movie, whatever. So you can pretty much stream anything on your TV with these cables. Now, I checked these cables online. They're only about £3 to buy, so on Amazon Prime. So you know, they're not really, you know, that much to buy. So I definitely highly suggest picking these up. If you have a PSP Go, definitely go and pick these up, because you know, they're only £3 and they give you more functionality with your PSP Go, you know, playing on your TV. So that's pretty cool, it is. But it's really cool. A lot of people always ask me, how do I get a PSP Go for a good price? How do I do it, you know? And I always say, go to eBay and then go to your retro stores, because Amazon is too expensive. I already checked that. And pretty much everywhere else just don't sell it, or just too much money to fork out for, you know, the PSP Go and all that stuff. So I do recommend going to your retro store, because maybe you might get lucky like me and get one for like £5. So if you really highly suggest go on eBay, because you find a lot of good deals on eBay, a lot of good offers right there, you know, because sometimes you get like a lot of free accessories with it. Sometimes you get a PSP Go with pre-installed games in it as well. So there's a lot of deals to check out. So go on eBay right now, like after watching this video, go on eBay, go and look for one, and you know, maybe you might find one you like, you know. So that's kind of my wee recommendation right there. But that's pretty much it for the unboxing video of the PSP Go in black. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a like if you like this video right here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time. You're probably wondering, why am I getting the PS Vita 1000 and all that stuff? Because you already have a PS Vita 2000 right here. The only reason why I wanted to go back to the PS Vita 1000 is because I'm not 100% happy with the PS Vita 2000.